Thought I'd do a quick video on the Maxxis Razr MT tires. I picked up a pair a little over a month ago for this JL diesel Rubicon. They weren't my first choice, but the tires I wanted to get. Got sick and tired of waiting for them after about 4 months, said the hell with it and went with these. I was trying to find a lot of information on these tires on the internet, mainly YouTube. I did find some, but not enough, thus this quick video. Hopefully it's going to be a quick video. So, road handling. I do high performance driving on tracks with road cars. So I got a decent foundation to say how they handle. They handle perfectly fine on the road. No issues whatsoever with them. Steering's fine, braking's fine, cornering's fine. Nothing squirrely about them that I could tell in any way, shape, or form. They seemed really good. I'm not saying they're the best for the street. What I'm saying is I didn't notice anything that would say that they don't do a really good job on the street. Noise, road noise. So that was one of my biggest concerns. The reason why I didn't want the mud terrain was because I didn't want to sit there and listen to the tires going down the road. So what will I say on this? Can you hear them? Yes. Can you hear them at slow speeds? Yeah. Can you kind of feel them at slow speeds? Yeah, but only if you're hypersensitive and trying to actually feel them or listen for them. Once you get up, I'd say a 40 plus, there's a little bit of noise there. It's not irritating, it's not obnoxious, it's not overbearing. You can just kind of sense it's there. The nice thing about it that kind of surprised me is once you get up at a freeway speeds, I'm talking 70 to 85 miles an hour, usually with the JLs, probably the JKs, haven't driven them, you get that wind noise in the cab that kind of sounds like the wind's gusting outside. It sounds way windier than it is because you get this variable wind noise that kind of, you know, fluctuates just with the minor changes in the way the vehicle is breaking, you know, the air, going through the air. These tires are just loud enough at freeway speeds to where it offsets that wind noise to where you don't notice the strange gust sounds that you normally would hear in it as you're driving down. Like I said, anyone who's driven these pretty much knows that even on a calm day it sounds windy outside because you hear almost kind of like these gusts happening. These tires kind of mute that out. The way I'd explain it is anyone who's ridden in a diesel truck interstate where you get it just this monotone, right? It's just like white noise. This is a consistent sound to it. These tires are the same way. Once you get above 90, a lot of the sound kind of, I don't want to say goes away, but the frequency of the sound changes, and it's actually pretty pleasant. I find in the low 80s is where it's a little bit irritating for me as far as the frequency goes. It's nice 75 and below. It kind of slows down that frequency of the sound, and that's from the cleats, the way these things are rolling over the road. So the faster the tire goes, the faster the sound's being generated. Tire pressure. I don't do the recommended door tire pressure on this stuff ever. A lot of that stuff is set up for gas mileage and just people not knowing what the hell they're doing with the vehicle. I ran these ones. I did 550 some miles one way and came back the same way, highway, and then about 300 off-road. Real quick on off-road, since they are mud terrain tire, they clean out rocks pretty good. In fact, they don't pick up very many rocks. A lot less rocks being flung with these than the BFs that I had on there, the stock tires. Tire pressure, I ran these, I did a pattern check on them. The wheels are probably a half an inch to an inch narrower than would be best for this tire because they're a 35 12.5 17. Should have said that at the beginning. Sorry guys. They're on a 9-inch wheel. Asked for a 10-inch wheel, but a 9.5 probably wouldn't be bad. So to get a decent tread pattern on these, probably about 25 psi is what you need to do. I ran these ones at 30 on the trip. Had no problems with them heating up. You barely get any flex in the sidewall. Maxxis kind of sets their tires up to run a much lower tire pressure stock anyway. So you could easily get away with running these, you know, down 27 on the freeway, no problem. I did 30, and the reason why I stuck with 30 is I had a bike carrier on the back with a dual sport bike, tons of luggage, 2 people. So I was probably putting, yeah, I'm saying at least 500 pounds of weight on the back of this thing. So the rear tires were definitely having to work a little bit more on the load. They ended up heating up enough to run about a PSI and a half higher than the front, and that was just based off of the flex of the tires. But had no problem. I'm going to stick running them at 30. In fact, I might start running them down at 28 if I'm just driving empty most of the time. But really happy with these tires. Handle nice. Road noise is there, but it offsets the wind noise at freeway speeds, which is nice. It's actually, like I said, turns into white noise. Tread life, can't say much about it. Got 2,000 miles on them, about 300 off-road. They don't show any signs of me really driving them anywhere. I mean, a little bit of the top of the tread is, you know, got the little manufacturing nipples, the breathe points. They're gone, but hell, that's gone 2 minutes after you drive them. So would I recommend them? Definitely. Are they my number one choice? Right now, no. I got nothing really to compare it against. But if you guys are concerned with excessive mud terrain or road noise, it's there, but it's barely there. It's just almost turns into a white noise. So really nice tire. You guys got any questions, drop me a comment and I'll try and reply to or answer what I can. Have a good one, guys.